The Iranian issue is the number one issue for Israel's national security. And we've seen developments over the last week which are significant. The most important thing is what's coming out of Washington.
What's interesting about Trump's latest threat was what he said was, if you don't come to the table within 2 months, in other words, we have another month left, the beginning of May, then you will be bombed. And the bombing will be the likes of which you haven't seen before. He moved, I think, 6 B-2 stealth bombers to Diego Garcia, and they're pointing at Yemen and Iran. They also have the capability of reaching Iran. So while he's bombing Yemen, he's also warning Iran, and it makes it a credible threat. So then the question is, what part does Israel play in this, if at all?
So in the words of international relations, what Trump is doing is called coercive diplomacy. In other words, he's saying, I want to negotiate. I'm prepared to make a deal. But there's a big stick there that if you don't go down that path, if you continue with what you've been doing, Iranians, there will be consequences. I think the fundamental truth is this: when you're dealing with a regime like the Iranian regime, right? And we've seen how the Iranian regime treats its own people, yes, how they brutalize and stamp down with utmost brutality against internal opposition. And we have to have no illusions how they would treat foreign populations. And they repeatedly say their goal is, and unfortunately they mean it, it's not just words, that Israel should be destroyed. They are a threat to Israel, they're a threat to the West. And they have to be taken seriously. And this sort of coercive diplomacy, this sort of carrying a big stick, is the only way to get a message through to the Iranians.